Vernon. Day for a ride, huh? You get good and wet? Are there more guys coming? What? More coming?
That's about it.
Oh, here's another one there, but not too many today, huh? Hey.
We done all right though. Got out here.
Uh-huh. How you doing, Vernon?
Good.
Looks like you're ready for it.
Here?
I'm videotaping. I just thought if people like to see these tractors, I thought I'd put a few of them on the YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What are you driving? You were driving a deer, weren't you?
A deer, yeah, with yellow.
Can you tell me about it? Will you come on down here and tell me something about your tractor? You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it.
Well, tell me about it. Huh?
I bought it used in '69.
Okay. I'm going to stay close to you so my camera will pick up your voice.
Well, I'm not sure you need that.
Well, that's what we want to see what you got and hear what you say. Then this is a 2510.
Right.
Okay. This is not that old then, as they go.
Well, it's new in '67.
It's 67.
Yeah.
And you got it when?
'69.
Uh-huh. Did you actually farm with this, or you
yeah.
or just work around the place
Oh, I
with it?
farmed with it. Oh, that was a planting tractor for years.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How many acres did you plant with something this size?
Oh, I don't know, 500 or 600 acres.
500 or 600 acres with this?
Oh, yeah.
Must have taken 3 days.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give him a good look at this here tractor.
Okay.
And I appreciate it, Vernon.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That's Vernon Egbert. Most of these guys live out by McCune. Vernon lives out that way as well, out in the country near McCune, Kansas. '67 John Deere that was. What do you got here? Is this yours? That's his'n, huh? Well, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Morning. My name's Dave Wallace. I do videos. You all right by video? You tell me.
Absolutely. I'll get out of the way.
Can you tell me something about your tractor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1935 Farmall F20.
Okay.
It was the second generation. Came after what they called the regular. So this particular old tractor has an aftermarket road gear on it. And was put on this only
An
good.
aftermarket road gear,
Yeah,
which
they
made it
build
so you can go a little fast.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, it'll run 16. Without that gear, it'll only run about 7.
Okay.
So, anyway, that was the deal on it.
Yeah? Yeah, that's a beauty.
Warmed up, but cold.
Nice little heater.
Yeah, feels good.
Oh, this has got that different kind of steering mechanism on. I've seen these. Look at that. You say yesterday what?
This time yesterday, I didn't dream I'd be cold.
Oh, no. No, that's right. Yeah, it's a pleasant day.
There's not three is her fault.
Well, is that John there? Oh, yeah.
So are we going to be able to access this video?
I will give you a card here in a bit.
Yeah, good.
Where you
Thank
can see it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hi, David.
Well, John, I didn't know you had this tractor. I hadn't seen this one before. Yeah, that's a... I was wondering if you're going to take your big orange one out. It looked like it would be a little far to go.
It'll be too hot.
So you got the air conditioning.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
So I thought I'd just try this one. So.
Well, you want to tell me what this is you've got here, John? I'm on video here.
Okay. Well, this is a little Massey Ferguson 4710 tractor, about 85 horsepower.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty handy for bush hogging and running on the grain auger, and that's about all I use it for.
Uh-huh. Oh, you run it on the grain auger there at
Yeah.
right at the bins
Fill
to
the bin,
load
yeah,
and
fill
load
the
the
grain
trucks
bins.
and everything.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
filling the grain bins.
Okay. That is nice looking. How old is this?
It's a 2020 model.
2020 model. Okay. Now you got extra weights on the wheels here. That gives you ballast, huh?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I keep my tiller on my little Kubota all the time for ballast. But that's real handy like that. Yeah. It's right where you need it. Well, anything else I should know about this tractor, John?
Oh, I don't know. That's about it. It's just pretty basic tractor. It's not power shift or anything like that. It's just a synchronized transmission.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna knock it off right there.
We're gonna go ahead and eat.
What's your name?
Luther Smith.
Luther Smith. And this is your Farmall 560. It's a McCormick Farmall 560.
1962.
It's 1962. And you farmed with this?
Little bit.
Uh-huh.
I farmed a little with it. I have retired since.
What should a guy looking at this know about it?
Well,
I see you got a grease gun right there mounted on it, huh?
Yeah,
You're
yep.
ready to keep her greased up.
don't leave home without it.
Uh-huh.
They were the tractor built in the 60s.
Uh-huh.
And that was before the cab or everything.
Well, this was pretty standard in the 60s. This was what a farmer had. I guess there were bigger tractors already, but most farmers had these.
But this was a big one at that point in time.
Uh-huh. Well, I see you were at the fair as well. I saw your tractor there.
Yeah.
I've got it in one of my videos too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did a video of the tractors at the fair. It wasn't a big bunch of them, but it was, there were some nice tractors.
There's some nice ones there.
Yeah. So all these farmers are built by International Harvester. McCormick Farmall built by International Harvester. How many horsepower?
62.
62 horse. Well, thank you, Luther. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Did you get him one of your cars so he can see himself?
You had this one at the fair as well, right?
Yeah.
I saw this the other day there. And what is this? This is a McCormick Farm Hall?
Yeah, 1954 Super MTA.
1954 Super MTA?
Yeah, first year they put the TA in it. So
And what's that?
if you get under a heavy load, you can pull it back and it'll slow you down, give you more engine on.
Oh, a little more torque.
Yeah.
And your name?
My name's Doug Gloucester.
Doug Gloucester.
Yeah, this actually was my dad's sister, her husband's tractor.
Uh-huh.
He bought it brand new. And when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time down there at their farm, and I stood on the axle. And he actually had passed away. I rode all afternoon or all day on that axle with him.
All right, good enough.
And I asked her when he passed away to I would like to have it. Yeah. Or I'd like to buy it.
So this thing's been in your life since you were a kid?
Yeah.
So did you ever farm with it or just play with it?
No, since I've had it, it's sitting in the building and it's toy.
Uh-huh.
Toy.
I see you got a little John Deere in your, what is that? That's the air cleaner?
Yes.
That's the air, what would that normally have on it?
That right there, just like that, that's the John Deere tractor.
Does it have a little oil in it or something when they put it in?
No, down below it does.
Oh, this thing right down here?
That's just kind of clean the air before it goes there.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking time to talk to me.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. And well, I was going to ask you if you'd tell me a little bit about this tractor.
Yeah.
Here's my card. I do videos, and I post them, and they're mostly local stuff.
I found it about 20 years ago in Clarksville, Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
And it was just it had been sitting at that time for 20 years. It was sitting just a mile or two from the Arkansas River on a creek. And it had sat so long that the manifold was rotted out, and mice had carried pecan and put in the engine, and there was pecan holes on top of the piston in one cylinder that had the valve open. They went in the manifold and went down through the head and put pecan holes down in the cylinder.
So you had a job. Are you Claude Meigs?
Yes.
Is that pronounced right, Meigs?
That's me, Meigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty rough old tractor when I got it.
Uh-huh. Well, I see you've got new alternator and stuff on it.
I didn't restore it.
Uh-huh.
It's revamped to use like this.
Uh-huh.
It's made to do what we're doing now.
It's show.
When it was originally, it didn't run 10 mile an hour. It only ran 8 or 9 mile an hour.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't even run it. See, it's got an extra.
Do you have an extra market gear?
Yeah, there's an overdrive in it.
Is this what you put in this right here?
Yeah. Here's the gears, and this is the shifter for. This is
so you put this in
transmission.
instead of the drivetrain would normally be there. Now they've made this thing to fit in there and give you an extra gear.
Yeah.
And so now you can go the 10 miles an hour required from these shows.
Yeah. It'll run about 20, and it'll outrun an H International.
Oh, okay. You never race it, do you?
No.
You never pull it with
but I
it,
can
do you?
keep up. No. It's
but you can keep
never
up.
had the drawbar hole has still got paint inside of it. It's
So-
never had anything hitched to it. In 20 years, it never had nothing hitched to it.
Okay. All right.
I've had some trouble with the gasoline leaks and stuff.
Now, did you trailered it from Thayer over to the fairgrounds?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's quite a ways there to be running a tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Claude.
Yeah.
And nice looking. And it says right, 39 RC.
Yeah.
What's that RC stand for? Is that just a designation?
No, it's just a number. They were WC. It was the frame of it is the same as a WC Alice. And Alice Chalmers in 39 and 38, they didn't have anything to compete with F12 and a B John Deere.
Okay.
They had a full 2-plow tractor, like the size of a John Deere or,
Okay.
an H International or a F20. They had tractors that size, but they didn't have one the size a light 2-plow tractor. So they took their engine out of their little 1-plow. This engine is the same engine that was in a B. Alice Chalmers, which was a one-plow tractor.
And what can you tell me about this engine? What would you say the name of this engine is?
It's a Leroy style. It was bought out by Alice Chalmers. It's an Alice Chalmers engine, but it was.
But you say Leroy, was that a company that made engines for Alice Chalmers?
Well, originally, but then Alice finally bought them out.
Oh, okay.
And it's an Alice engine, but it's Leroy style.
Okay.
Leroy designed it.
Well, I like these old ones. I have to admit, I like the old ones a little better than the new ones.
Oh yeah.
This one here right next to you is a beauty. That
it
Farmall.
It is.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Claude. I sure appreciate it.
Hey, glad I met you.
Yeah, look at that card. Look at YouTube in a day or two, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll have it up, and you can see it on YouTube.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.